Drowning dogs' desperate wishes are finally answered when these heroes arrive. Every dog deserves a chance to enjoy life surrounded by a loving family. Many folks bring lucky dogs into their homes, but not every pup out there is so fortunate. For some dogs, the circumstances of their birth means that they often live out their lives on their own. Living on the street can be a dangerous thing for a dog, and sometimes it can even be deadly. When a rescue organization in India heard about a dog suffering on the streets, they raced to the scene to do whatever they could to help. When they saw her, they were worried that it might be too late. When the staff at Animal Aid Unlimited of India received a call about a dying dog on the streets, they weren't sure what to expect. When they arrived on the scene, their hearts sank in their chests. This dog was so sick and so hungry that from a distance he didn't even look alive. They approached her cautiously, but in her desperate state, the dog was clearly terrified of people. Tragically, she was too weak to even flee. The workers began to feed her treats in an effort to reassure her that they only had her best interests in mind. She sniffed the treats nervously, and at first she was too scared and suspicious to eat them. However, she did let the aid team move closer to her. They were shocked by what they saw. A horrible skin infection had stripped her of her fur, and it was clear that it had been weeks, possibly months, since she last had a good meal. After a few minutes, the poor dog began to eat the treats that were being presented to her, though it was clear that she was still incredibly fearful. She was in terrible condition, and the team was desperate to bring her to the treatment facility before it was too late. After they distracted her with treats, the rescuers were able to wrap up the dog in a blanket and transport her to their facility. She was scared, but she was far too weak to put up a fight. They focused on getting her comfortable so that the work of making her well could really begin. The more rescuers fed her and gave her love, the more the little dog began to trust them. The team first wanted to treat the skin infection that was causing her so much discomfort. They applied a cream to treat the illness, which was caused by mange. It would make a huge difference in her recovery. In just the span of a week, the dog, whom they named Helen, was already starting to look better. She was able to hold her head up and wag her tail when the team came to feed her and treat her injuries. It wasn't just her body that was healing either, it was her spirit. Once her skin started to heal and form scabs, it was finally safe for Helen to take her very first bath. You can tell from the photographs that she was getting stronger and happier with every passing day. Look at the light in her eyes. She was already so grateful. Over the next few months, Helen's incredible recovery continued. Helen was an older dog and she was missing quite a few teeth, but even the horrific ordeal she endured couldn't dampen her unquenchable spirit. She quickly became a favorite of everyone on the team. When the team rescued Helen from the streets, they weren't sure that she would even be able to pull through. She was so sick. What an amazing and inspirational story of the power of love and the indomitable nature of one dog's spirit. Good luck, little Helen.